Hey, what's going on, guys? It's your boy. I don't even know my YouTube name, but I'm just gonna go with AO Schmack. Anyway, just wanted to bring you guys a video. I haven't made a video in a very long time. I wanted to bring you a top 5 video that's more subjective than objective. I see a lot of top 5 videos floating around, like top 5 weapons of Warframe, this, that, and third. I just want to give you my top 5 favorite Riven mods that I've received so far. This isn't like an order of best to worst or anything, because I have Riven mods that are way better than these, but these are just my personal favorites, and they're kind of like low demand, so that you guys can easily like grab one of these off the market. People are probably selling most of these for like 20 to 30 plat or so. But let's hop in. Number 5, I'm gonna start at the bottom, work my way up. I'm gonna make it my Embolus Riven. The Embolus is one of those weapons that just defaultly it's just awful. It's not, it has really shit range and everything, but I've got a Riven here that is damage, ammo maximum, status duration, and no critical chance. The critical chance on it is already low, so it's just dropping that off there. It's no harm. Status duration is sure. The damage is the main thing, and then ammo maximum, it has a really small ammo pool, so it kind of helps out. You got ruinous range on there, but let's just hop right in. Let me show you what it can do. Hold down fire. Somebody recommended that I tap fire to add more corrosive procs to do more damage, but this kind of still does more damage. But anyway, this is my Embolus Riven. I actually like the Embolus now, especially with the Great Blade Prime dual wielding setup. But moving on to number 4. Number 4 I have on my list is the Scourge. I actually, from jump, love this weapon, but I knew it wasn't like as great as it could be. But anyway, my Riven is another status duration one with a magazine capacity and multi-shot. I found these to be extremely useful, and then minus crit damage. It has a 2% chance to crit, so it's kind of like I can take it. But I made a gas build because of the status duration, and it's pretty fun. It's not finished, as you can see with the build, but watch how fast this thing just shreds armor and stacks damage. It's hilarious. Level 100, what? And I call this weapon kind of like a helper. I call it like the helper, the primary that helps other weapons. Like this thing, this is without another fire rate mod. I usually run spring-loaded chamber on it because it reloads often with a small magazine, and the fire rate is just useful. But this thing just annihilates armor. It's so great, and it does it in an AoE, and then if you do gas damage once the armor is gone and it's got a long status duration. I found myself in sorties and stuff just shooting people and running away and getting kills like way later just because of the status duration. But here it is when you group everything together. My favorite thing is to see these look at the numbers. Hashtag satisfaction. But that's the Scourge Riven, and now we're off to number Trace. Number 3 on my list. This was all number 3, 2, and 1. They're all interchangeable because they're all great in their own way. But number 3 on my list would have to be the Fusilier. This is probably my best weapon in the game, to be honest. But I got a Riven, another status duration. I know what you're thinking, too much status duration. I don't ask for these status durations, they just come. But it's got damage. And the main thing about this is it's minus puncture. You get rid of the puncture completely, and all that's left is slash and viral. So it's a high status weapon with good crit that only does slash and viral. Like I can't describe it, but when I say this thing just is my strongest weapon, look at it. Trying to get a one-shot kill. And it's close enough, but watch this. Boom. 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 One bullet, and it shoots like 4 a second. One bullet is capable of doing this. So, and that, I don't even know if that would have had a viral proc or not. That was just the slash, but it's just, like, let's crank it up to 140. This is as high as I can go right now, but this, I mean, whenever I have any kind of difficulty in this game at all, I just bring this out and go invisible, and it's just the greatest feeling ever, just to be shooting silent daggers and glass shards that pretty much 3-hit kill people over time, or I can just empty the whole magazine and kill them anyway. But it's just one of the greatest feelings ever. Like just to see the death happen over time. I don't know. Maybe I'm reading too much into this, but this is probably my favorite weapon overall, as far as secondaries go, I guess. But I mean, what can you say to a slash viral beast? But off to number two. Number two. Now this one's a little tricky. It's actually two Riven mods, or two weapons per se, that go hand in hand in my opinion. The Mutilus Quanta and the Nuker. The number two spot, I just have to give it to the Mutilus Quanta, and you'll see why in a short. But this is my Nuker Riven. It's just got critical damage, cold, punch through. When I rolled this is the second roll. I was like, oh, I just want a Riven with critical damage and maybe punch through. And then I got this, and I was like, oh shit, like Warframe RNG's is smiling at me. And then my Mutilus Quanta Riven, this was like, what can you say, multi-shot damage. I was like, oh, okay, sure. You know, I barely use this weapon. And then I started formering it, and oh my goodness. First, I'll show you the Nuker, because I know you want to see what a 13 multiplier is when you crit. I mean, like, what, how else are you supposed to feel? It's even, the funniest thing is without armor, like you're seeing ticks of damage like 33,000 and stuff like that, just because of how much damage is accumulated. But here's the Mutilus Quanta without the bubble. Now this is kind of underwhelming, but for most of the game, the fact that it shoots like 4 bullets per shot and it has corrosive, it just destroys armor, and it's pretty strong for a shitty weapon, you know what I mean? Like everybody considers this weapon to be meh, but I just cannot wait to show you what I want to show you. This right here is just the icing on the cake. This is like, you know, just a little bit of damage here and there. Let's trade some armor. Let's fuck them up. Well, here it is. Let me just do this. You want to see a very, very, very strong weapon? I'll show you a very, very, very strong weapon. Where'd he go? Where'd he go? What the fuck was that? Whatever. Okay, off to my number one, and I'm so happy to bring you. Yes, the Lacera. Warframe really needs to like help you pronounce these names. But this is my favorite weapon, my favorite melee weapon ever. And to tell you why, it has a 5 Riven disposition, and nobody really cares about this Riven. But when you factor in, it has the highest range in the game, which is all whip weapons, all blade and whip weapons, coupled in with a high disposition. Max range. Let me just show you how far we are talking. Most people think the whips like the Skoliak and the Orthos have the range on lock, but no, look at this shit. Look how far I am. I mean, like, how great is it that you're able to look how far fucking away I am? Like, this is normalness to the Lacera. Like, this is just absolutely normal. I can't get it's the 2 pause combo that has the ridiculous range. But oh my god, when I tried this out, I was in like a regular mission and I was just, you know, comboing around. I ended the match. I looked at my damage dealt and my number of kills and shit, and I was like, whoa, like, where did all these kills come from? Come to find out, the weapon is so range-based that I'm hitting enemies from like 3 rooms away and like on regular stages. So I'm killing shit I don't even see. And because they're 3 rooms away, I'm getting stealth multipliers. And it's just, oh my god, when I don't even know what to say. I don't understand why this isn't talked about more. I don't think I've seen anybody reference the fact that blade and whip weapons have like super long range, especially on that one combo. But I mean, this probably has the most kills I have in the game now, just because like I don't even know how to describe it. Just the amount of range that this has. Shit. I want to say it's like 3 times the range of the Orthos Prime, which is hilarious when you think about it. And to top it all off, it's fucking strong as hell. Look at this. It's not weak. Anyway, that's all for my top 5 Riven mods of Warframe. I hope you guys enjoyed. I know I'm not a talker, but I like to talk, so I'll let you later, guys. Peace.